We stay swishing, 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 swishing. Rise up, stay swishing, 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 swishing. Will in every jumper with a flick of wrist. Never a doubt, a fear of miss. Anyone sleeping on my shots get fits. Cause every shot do nets, do rips. Cards, hearts, darts, rewards, smarts, sharks.
Welcome on in. Diamond Release episode number 55.
Ariel Huckporty,
Derek Jones Jr.
Jason Williams, Dikembe
I was
Mutombo.
just gonna say it. What's his name? Duncan Robinson.
Cool. Uh-oh. I don't have a comeback.
I probably have more, but that's good enough for now.
Yeah, we got some names each finally. Congrats. Yeah, welcome in.
Wait, I forgot.
What?
What's his name? Baylor Shireman? Is that 50?
Bailey Shireman.
Baylor.
Alright, whatever.
The Celtics.
Shireman.
The Celtics guy. Speaking of Celtics guys, should we get into the biggest game of the week? This past week?
Celtics and Knicks?
No, in college.
What does that have to do with Celtics?
Well, it just reminded me of Duke.
Oh. I see your point. I'm not going to discuss why I see your point, but
Baylor, and maybe that's what made me think of college.
yeah, but anyway, welcome to the College Report. So we have some adjustments now into the rankings of not only the top prospects, but some of the top teams in the list of the 25. And unfortunately for all of you Duke fans, North Carolina is back. The Tar Heel Nation is back and running. Now, what I do have to say is we should be top 10 right now after that win against Duke by the clutch 3 hit by Mr.
The point guard.
No, shooting guard Seth Trimble.
He's a point guard.
He did his night. Seth Trimble hit a 3 to win that game with 0.4 seconds. And for the first time in Tar Heel history, we had a double court storm. Double court storm because the game they thought was over, but it turns out there was 0.4 seconds left on the clock when he hit that. And then Duke missed the shot and, storming again. But that was a funny scene, and supposedly there was a punch thrown. I'm not sure that is accurate as there's no video proof. So what do you have to say
or
about
picture proof of him getting punched, or like the mark left? I don't know.
So was it actually one of the McCains that actually said that he got punched?
I don't
He
know.
said
They just
someone
said
on his staff.
They just said an assistant. There's so many assistants on a staff.
Right. I don't know.
But
I can't confirm or deny that. I didn't see it, so.
if that's true, then it's been a hell of a week for the McCain family.
They've taken a lot of punches lately.
One by Maury.
Physical,
one
mental,
by Maury and one by
trade-wise.
fans and trades.
Yeah, which we'll talk about soon, but we do want to talk about, now that you've watched some college, what is your thoughts?
How do you know I didn't watch before that?
All right, what is your thoughts on the top prospects right now?
I am by no means a college expert. I go based on vibes, and just looking at the game, Cameron Boozer's not a him. You don't want to take him in the top 5, top 10 even. He's a great player, but he has some glaring deficiencies that I don't know if he can be taught.
Combatant, you're underestimating the influence of Caleb Wilson's defense on him. Hence, I still have Cameron Boozer. I almost called him Carlos. Cameron Boozer, top 3. Peterson, top 3. And Caleb Wilson, top 3. I'm still sticking on my stance. Tabansta is 4th.
I mean, I'd rather take an athletic guy over another clone of Janai Broom.
He's not Janai Broom. Janai Broom was meaningless as a freshman. I would also say you have to watch Kingston Flemings from Houston. Another top 5.
Didn't he get drafted? I'm kidding.
Kingston Flemings is a point guard. They say he is eerily similar to some quick guards like Trey Burke and Allen Iverson.
I thought you were going to say Tyrese Maxey.
Not even close.
He can't shoot.
He's better than Tyrese Maxey.
Are you kidding me?
Tyrese Maxey was a late first when he came out of college. I'm saying out of college. College report, not NBA report.
You're comparing NBA players.
Yeah, I'm saying when they were coming out. Keep up with the segment. And I would also say that probably has not changed at all for me. I've watched these guys for multiple weeks, not just once. But what has changed for me, but not the voters of the rankings, they still have Duke as a top 5 team after that loss, which is insane considering the fact that Gonzaga has more wins and the same amount of losses, and they dropped to 12th after a loss.
Are you about to mind you?
No. It's also insane. St. Louis is 23-1. They are 18th. I mean, strength of schedule there, but Miami of Ohio is 24-0 and they're ranked 23, but they are 332 on strength of schedule, meaning they're facing bum opponents. Their conference sucks. So that, I mean, record doesn't even show everything, but Duke, I mean, when you class it together, like, they should have dropped to like 7th or something, in my opinion. Maybe 8th. Okay. But the more glaring factor here is that North Carolina's not in the top 10 after that. Shouldn't you be adjusted if you beat a top 10 team? Shouldn't you be one too?
Off of one game?
I mean,
Is it that easy?
they've only moved up 3 spots after that.
That seems like a big jump.
Not really.
You're not going to do it in one night.
Well, considering Houston went 5 spots up to number 3 out of nowhere. I mean, they do have a better record, though. Houston's 21-2, North Carolina
I think you're
19-4.
conspiracying too much.
No, I do think that North Carolina's turning a corner and they're going to continue to rise. The Caleb Wilsons of the world. He might even pass Darren Peterson at some point. Because Darren Peterson had an awful showing even though Kansas won. And this is recorded Monday before any games that we've seen today.
Yeah.
Arizona plays tonight. They're still undefeated. Another big win. They continue to do that. They play tonight, so we'll see if they keep that to 24-0. I mean, that's basically it. We saw Kentucky beat Tennessee for the second time this year, hence taking the 25th. Other than that, I mean, a lot of the same teams, just slight adjustments. And that's college.
Do you have a release of the week for college?
No, we don't do that here. What I do have is a recap of the week for trades.
Alright, so you saw a lot of trades get happen early, but then slowly died down a little bit. You thought Giannis would be traded, even though some of us didn't think that.
Not to say that he won't get traded in the offseason, but it is on hold.
I mean, the way he's talking now, it sounds like he's trying to recruit people.
Good luck with that.
Sticking on the same wavelength, the Bucks just signed Cam Thomas. But we saw Giannis's old teammate get traded to Dallas and possibly in the waiver wire.
Yeah, we may see Chris Middleton out there. He was traded to the Mavericks with A.J. Johnson, Tyus Jones-Bagley, some picks. As everyone knows, this is the famous Anthony Davis again. He went to Washington. Let's see how he goes with that.
Let's not skip over the most important part of that trade to Dallas.
What?
Golden State 2030, when Curry is probably
Retired
or almost retired by then.
Yeah. I mean, that could be potentially a good pick.
I mean, you have a late pick with Oklahoma City this year coming up. I mean, it's a good draft, so they say, but...
Yeah, but at that spot, you're not really expecting, like, a right-away rotation piece, per se. Especially on a team like the Mavericks, who have some young guys already.
Yep. And speaking of draft pick from the Warriors, Kuminga finally got dealt with Buddy Hield for
So the Hawks. The Hawk is out.
for Porzingis, who apparently has an Achilles injury, even though I thought it was just a illness type thing.
The Porzingis fall apart continues.
He sounds like he wants to make a statement on the Warriors, but he's not really playing right now, so I don't...
Yeah, where was all that talk you had about the Hawks this year? Remember that?
Remember when I said it's Trae Young's year to prove he's the guy or not?
Well, see what happened with that. He's gone. Just like Porzingis. You got all excited about that duo, and they didn't even play together, really.
Happens. Life of a Sixer. Moving on, this is actually one of my favorite trades in the Eastern Conference, at least. You got Indiana getting Zubac and Kobe Brown. They are dealing away Mathurin, Jackson, a couple firsts from Indiana and a second.
Yeah. I like that trade more for the Clippers, to be honest with you.
I believe there's a protection on the Indiana first.
I would hope so.
I think it's top 4 protected and then 10 through 30. So it has to land between 5 and 9.
Yeah, good luck with that. I honestly think the Clippers were smart for this because they did receive a guy who could potentially be a real force with the pairing of Kawhi Leonard. Ben Mathurin, nice scorer. He's a dog mentality guy, and he has playoff experience. So, I mean, the Clippers are building something for the future.
Are you kidding me? They just traded away their best center option.
It's not a center league anymore. Speaking on center league,
Of that, Vucevic finally gets dealt after his long tenure with the Bulls. An overstayed welcome, as Bulls fans would say.
and they received another guard for that. Anthony Simons.
I don't really have a lot to say about this trade other than
I don't like it.
Boston wanted
team.
more spacing at center, and they will sacrifice in defense, I guess, for it.
By the way, he had a rough game against the Knicks last night. I think he's cooked.
He's always been kind of mid, but they just want more shooting, I guess.
Yeah, he played off the bench too, so congrats, Boston.
So did Simons, though.
Yeah, but Simons is younger. I'd take him in a heartbeat over him. Next, heartbeat. Another Bulls trade. They traded their heartbeat. DeSumo
and Phillips for Dillingham, Miller, and a bunch of seconds.
In other words, the Bulls were fleeced. Do you agree with me there?
I mean,
Dillingham is straight up trash, in my opinion. What did they actually get in this trade?
it looks like they got...
Another guard?
The only second round pick I could see being anything of value is that 2031 most favorable with Minnesota and Golden State. Like,
That's a second round pick.
I know, but it could turn into the early second. Like,
Yeah, but
Sumo and Phillips.
I mean, when you're
Bench
trading
guys.
when you're trading DeSumo, though, I mean, he's more than just a bench guy.
He's a bench guy.
Look at the haul they got back, though. It's pretty pathetic.
I mean, picks are valuable. In
They're
today's-
not second
It's a
rounders.
young man's league. You got to hit on one of those probably.
I'm sure they do. And then we got a 3-team trade here. Again, Chicago. This one actually makes sense. They got Nick Richards from the Suns, and Milwaukee was involved with this.
The rest is trash.
Cole Anthony and Coffey went to Phoenix.
The rest is trash.
Milwaukee got Nigel Hayes, Davis, and Usman Jang. Again, depth pieces, but does that help Antetokounmpo? Not at all.
No, that's a dumb trade.
More Chicago. So they traded Conley, who eventually went back to the Wolves after being cut. Kobe White is now a Charlotte Hornet. And Chicago received Colin Sexton. And Jang, we just mentioned, they traded again. And the 3 second-round picks.
Nothing really. I mean,
Another guard, basically.
player-wise, it was kind of even. Just because Conley got waived eventually, and he's probably not that good anymore anyway.
Next, we got Brooklyn's finest. He came home. Jose Alvarado, the GTA man himself, GTA 5. They say it's a great video game. It's also a great guy to have on your bench. It happened on February 5th.
Another 5.
Jose Alvarado
Another 5.
has come to the Knicks. And all we had to do was trade away a guy named Dalen Terry, who we just got from the Bulls, for Yabusele. So essentially it was a 3-team trade, and when you look at it that way. And we gave some second-round picks, by the way. We had 9 second-round picks going into the deadline. Now we have 7, so it really is pennies on the dollar for a guy we're going to play 20-something minutes. Great trade. I'm pleased with Leon Rose.
You really
donning.
don't like second-round picks.
We have 7 of them still.
I know, but it's valuable
Potential-
in the league now.
You mind you that the Wizards, if they get their pick in the lottery,
So then we got the Harden deal for Garland in the second. I believe Mitchell and Harden are both Adidas athletes. Question mark. I don't know.
potentially, yeah. But the more important thing is, again, I think the Clippers win this because Garland's younger and quicker, building for the future rather than Cleveland getting desperate.
Yeah, I mean, if they say what they're going to do in the offseason and get LeBron, it's going to be kind of funny.
That is the talk that he's going for round 3. A lot of people think he's done with the Lakers after this, so
We'll see.
your Sixers did make a move.
Yeah, we made another negative move. They traded McCain for Rockets first. I can't do this anymore.
3 future second-round picks. So
Three.
essentially, you guys traded a mid-first for a late-first.
Yeah, I mean, the rumors are that he was trying to make another trade, and that only leads me to believe they were in the Giannis sweepstakes. Morey likes to go big fish hunting as usual, so
Were they in the Giannis sweepstakes, or
you
what
could
did he
say
think
they
he
were,
was?
but who knows if there was actual chance and he was just like getting trolled by the Bucks front office thinking he had a chance.
You think he was more along the lines of someone else?
I mean, they're not going to get Ja Morant. That wouldn't make sense.
That's my point, though. It doesn't make sense for Giannis either. What are you trading Embiid? They're not going to want Paul George.
Why not? That's why it wouldn't work, though. All right,
Right.
moving on. Grizzlies. Jaron
Scrub.
Jackson Jr. to the Jazz. Triple J plus Jazz. Landale, who was eventually traded to the
A bunch
Hawks.
of J's with him, Jock, John, and Vince Jr.
Memphis receives Walter Clayton.
Jr.
Some
Slow-mo.
guys that are probably get waived. Taylor Hendricks and 3 first-round picks.
Niang.
I said that's part of the guys getting waived.
Right.
But, I mean,
Step in the right direction for the Jazz.
is it?
I think so. They added some solid depth there with that trade and traded some of those youth away. Eventually, you do need veterans on your team. You cannot have a team full of youth.
I mean, the
When
Thunder did it.
marketing. Well, SGA is kind of like an outlier compared to some of those guys. But, yeah, the other trade was the Pistons 3-team trade with Chicago once again and Minnesota just getting cash. Read out the names who were traded to Pistons and Bulls.
I mean, cutting out the guys that already got waived, it's pretty much Herter in the first that was protected for Ivy. And
Yeah.
Minnesota just got cash because at the time they were in the sweepstakes for Giannis and they just wanted to get some extra cash flow, I guess.
Yep,
But-
and they re-signed Conley because of a cool rule that if you're traded twice, they could sign you right away. If he was only traded once and let go, they couldn't. So he's back. He's back, Minnesota, for you.
Yep.
So that's trades.
That wraps up the trade report, a recap. We know that the All-Star weekend's approaching. We could start off with the celebrity game.
The big news is here we
So-called
got
celebrities, even though there's some NBA talent in here.
the big news really is the Antetokounmpos and Mookie Betts, the fourth member of the Antetokounmpos, are coaching up a collection of players that include Amon St. Brown, the great receiver, Jeremy Lin, Keegan-Michael Key, noted Knicks fan, Shams Charania,
Who?
the worst NBA insider ever, as he's consistently wrong now.
Charms?
Shams.
Charms?
Taco Fall returns to the court. Viral sensation Jenna Bandy. People know her for IG stuff, beating dudes. So she's probably going to beat some of these other guys. I think that's basically the big names for basketball-wise on that list for that.
Did you say Jeremy Lin?
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking on Jeremy Lin, on the opposite side, which is coached by Anthony Anderson and lethal shooter and Chris Brickley, so there are going to be a lot of shooters. You got Simu Liu, who is basically the actor version of Jeremy Lin. No racism involved or prejudices. It is just they are of similar sense.
I honestly don't know half these people on the other side.
DJ Mustard, Matt Ishbia is returning back to the court after his Kentucky days. Or is it Kentucky or Kansas? I don't remember.
Is he still an owner?
Yeah, but he used to play college if you didn't know that. What other names are on that?
Keenan Allen. We got Keenan
Nice
Allen,
receiver.
the receiver. Maybe he'll be able to dunk on people.
After some lobs from the one and only White Chocolate, who's having a resurgence since signing to Barstool. Not only is he getting his new shoes, re-released,
Released?
the hyper flights or whatever, and also his jersey had sold for 6 figures, and he's in the celebrity game.
Yeah, I mean, then we got the Rising Stars.
Man, it's pretty much
It's
the
basically all the top rookies and sophomores. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know about this.
There's not really a surprise.
What is the HBCU Classic? Is that notable?
Kinda. I mean, it's a college game.
Do people...
So basically, it's two all-black colleges basically playing each other. That's kind of cool. I mean, that they're looping that in. I mean, that's not really NBA though.
So there's some controversy with the 3-point contest this year. A lot of people are upset that Lillard's able to participate even though he hasn't played this season.
I don't see a problem with that.
I mean, we don't, but
You're not really.
people are
playing.
like, the fans of maybe Memphis are mad that Spencer didn't make it.
I don't care.
Luke
What I do want to say is,
Kennard.
watch out for Con Knipple to win this event.
Are you just saying that because you don't like any of the other people?
I like Devin Booker.
Do you?
Yes, I do. Shooting Stars has returned after a long hiatus. They are back.
The heck is this?
So this is the thing where you have three guys doing shooting from different spots.
They did it last year, I
No,
thought.
they did not. Hasn't been since 2018.
So, how do they pick?
So you got the Team All-Stars, Barnes, Holmgren, Hamilton. Team Cameron, which is essentially Team Duke. Jalen Johnson, Con Knipple,
Cameron
Corey
stand for the
Maggette.
court?
Yeah, Cameron Indoor Arena. Crazy Camerons. But yeah, Corey Maggette is returning to the court after a long absence. Check him out on the Unrealized Hype Squad list. Team Harper, you got the Harper family playing together. As we know, Ron Harper Jr. has recently been playing with the Celtics. Dylan Harper and his dad, Ron Harper Sr. Then we got the Team Knicks. Because the Knicks are the talk of all NBA, we have to have our own team. Brunson Towns and Allen Houston.
And then we got the Snooze Fest where you can take a break. You got the dunk contest with Carter Bryant, Jackson Hayes,
Who?
Kashad Johnson, and Jace Richardson.
Who's that third guy?
He's like a young player on the Heat that doesn't really play.
Oh, so it's going to be another boring contest again.
Yeah, we could skip that one. I mean, that's the last event. But
Yeah, that's All-Star Weekend. Unfortunately, doesn't seem like too much has been improved as far as
dunk contest goes.
dunk contest being the same. They did switch the skills competition over to the Shooting Stars. That's the other change.
Because Chris Paul and Wemby ruined it. They
Yeah,
cheated.
that was a dumb event, really, but I'm glad they're back to the Shooting Stars. That was a staple of the NBA weekend, but moving on.
Bio of the week. Speaking of shooting stars, this guy was a major star in the market of college. But,
Was he?
I mean, you could say that.
I mean, he was the middle of the first pick, if you're talking about this guy.
Alright. Some hints. Alright, some hints I could give to you guys so you could try to guess who it is. You got a guy that was drafted to the Mavericks in the first round, middle of the first round, as he said before. He's still playing today, but not in the NBA anymore after
Chris Douglas Roberts.
a couple of years stint in the NBA from 2013 to 2016 was his last year.
Chris Douglas Roberts.
No. He played at DePaul, I believe.
Nope, Miami.
Miami?
Miami.
Oh, it says he committed to DePaul, but he ended up playing for Miami. Wait, what? Or did he play? He was on DePaul. Then, am I getting this right?
Played for Miami. Just go with it.
He played for both,
No, he
but
didn't.
he ended with Miami.
He didn't play with them.
I mean, that's what it says.
Where does it say that?
Transfer from DePaul.
He never played for them. Something happened there. So I'm trying to tell you. You're not listening.
He
Cut
committed,
that out.
He
and
committed.
read it.
He committed to DePaul. Don't cut it. No cuts.
But
Alright.
he never played for DePaul. You can't say he played for them.
Anyway, this guy, after his career was cut short, if you haven't guessed by now, he went to the EuroLeague, and
He's actually on the same team as Roddy Buckets, Roddy Bobois, previous guy that we did.
where do you see that?
Andouille, that's where he is.
Oh, wow, he's been there for quite some time. What's interesting about him is that he has a dad that played in baseball, was it?
Barry Larkin, yeah. I mean, most people know Barry Larkin is a Hall of Fame shortstop for the Reds. Most people know that's his son.
Yeah, I mean, most. But how many of our viewers know that?
Probably most of them.
I
I mean,
don't
it's
know.
common knowledge. I mean, you look at the last name and the picture of them, it's kind of obvious.
I mean,
Tell us something that I saw before.
so you know who this was?
Yeah, of course I know who.
So why were you guessing?
It's part of the act. Shane Larkin.
You have figured it out.
Shane Larkin, a guy who I actually thought was the next Walt Frazier at one point for the Knicks, as we had
classic
acquired him.
Nick fan type thing.
I got super excited because I always wanted him after watching him in college and knowing that he was the son of a baseball player. And eventually we did get him as a Knick, and kind of didn't go the way I thought.
I mean, as any player that played for the Knicks, they overhype them and go crazy. That's how they are.
Actually, we underhyped Brunson, so.
But Shane Larkin is also a player in hockey with the same exact name. I don't know if he's still playing today, but he played for the Red Wings, which is really interesting.
Wait a minute. Speaking on his name,
Shane?
fun fact. What is his actual first name?
Oh, yeah, his actual first name is Deshane, not Shane.
Which I never knew after all these years of knowing he existed. His real name is Deshane, not Shane.
Deshane.
But he goes by Shane, which I'm really confused why you would do that.
I don't know. I mean, it's not that hard to say Deshane rather than Shane. But,
Appears he's having a successful EuroLeague career.
yep. Maybe he's dominating with Boubois. I'm not sure how good he's doing, but just tying it in all together, the bios of the week and the mind yous of the week. We're all getting tied up into the trend continues, hockey, baseball.
All right. Speaking on mind you of the week,
Do you have a tennis?
we often find ourselves in predicaments, and certainly certain organizations of a group tend to become outliers and detrimental to the success of leagues. If you haven't figured it out yet, there are certain teams in the NBA that have a personal destruction method happening at all times. Pretty much since the dawn of time, since they changed their name from Bullet to Wizard. How much scarier would a Washington Bullet team be than a Washington Wizard?
I mean, did they change their name from the Bullets after Arena shot someone in the locker room?
No, the name was changed before.
I'm kidding.
But personal destruction of the team continues here recently.
Are you calling them terrorists?
No, personal destructions. They are suicidal, not terrorists.
That's the same thing.
It's the complete opposite.
They're
So they only
destroying
cause harm.
to themselves and others.
All right, but yes. So they are destroying the image of the league, in my opinion. And this is Mind You of the Week.
Are you talking about the NIL?
No. So recently, the Wizards have made some trades for former All-Star players who just happen to be out with injuries.
Injuries.
Injuries in quotes. And both of these guys have the potential to potentially get these team out of the doldrums of the lottery's top 8 picks. And what I mean by that is this year's 2026 Wizards pick is owned by the Knicks, but it is lottery protected through 8. And this is the last year until it becomes 2 second-round picks. So
you're upset about that?
what I am saying here is the Wizards are intentionally lying and holding back
This
Trae
is what
Young.
teams do. Why are you surprised?
Trae Young and
Why are you
Anthony Davis
surprised? People-
all of a sudden are not playing a single game because they are trying to keep their pick.
No.
And that is the truth.
Everyone does that. It's not that
They are destroying the NBA.
people have been doing that for years.
No, that destroys the competition and destroys the hopes of fans who got these players. They're going to see more of Trey Johnson, more of Bilal Coulibaly. But you're not going to see any Trae Young or Anthony Davis this year.
That's their choice.
Their choice.
As of today's rules, there's nothing against it.
Oh, in fact, there is. If you are playing a nationally televised
Who's
game,
televising the Wizards?
well, they might be. You cannot sit 2 All-Stars, former All-Stars, in a televised game unless they are stricken with injuries.
Did Trae Young make the All-Star team last year?
It's not last year. Former.
Yeah,
former.
it only counts for last
for last year. All right. Did he? I think he actually did.
I don't know.
Oh, wait, no, he didn't.
Just Brunson and Maxey made it.
Yeah. All right. Well, forget that rule then. Anyway, they are holding them out on purpose. I think they're fake injuries. Go
I mean,
investigate.
you don't have to-
Silver. Go investigate the Wizards.
You
Stop
don't-
sitting on your hands.
You don't have to think or investigate. It's obvious, and I'm sure there's some kind of injury you could find out from Anthony Davis because he's always hurt.
Yeah, but they traded for him on purpose, knowing that, and he's not going to want to stay there.
Who knows? We'll let you guys figure that one out.
That has been a brief edition, but vital edition of Mind You of the Week, and we're on fire. So that wraps up episode 55.
Yep. Like, comment, subscribe.
To the channel, the pod. Check out some of our old
Enjoy
videos.
All-Star Weekend. Maybe there'll be some excitement we could talk about in the next one.
Highly doubt it from the actual game, and I highly doubt from the dunk contest.
Peace.